Some things too, and myself, Alderman Gary Maycorn. Again, thank you so much for letting us participate in this. I have been on the Brookfield Common Council for 18 years now, and I've sat on the Plan Commission for 15 years, and I can tell you it's given me a great sense of pride to see businesses come into the community of Brookfield. We are so proud of the businesses that call Brookfield their home. Also, we're really especially proud when businesses such as yours provide services that enhance the quality and the lives of others in the world. And clearly RF Technologies does that. I did a little homework in going on the website to learn a little bit more about the company. And I was so impressed with the fact that it's really about safety. My kids always teased me when they were younger, "Dad, you're the protective papa, you're the protective papa." Well, you know, you folks are all the protective papas and the protective mamas for so many people out there. And that's so neat to see. Again, you're selling a product that does enhance the quality of people's lives, and it enhances their security, it enhances their safety. And I know that a lot of the products are sold to nursing homes, but it's not just nursing homes, it's memory care, it's hospitals, it's schools, it's pediatrics, it's infants. So I mean, so many of those things, and that is so impressive. I sit on the board of Milwaukee Catholic Home, which is a nursing home. It's an independent facility, assisted living facility, nursing care, and rehab. And so for me to read about your company and all the products and services, and sitting on that board at Milwaukee Catholic Home and seeing so many of the folks that need these products so much, I applaud you for it. So again, on behalf of the city of Brookfield, I welcome you. We're so pleased to be part of this celebration tonight. I'm going to turn the mic over to Alderman Rick Owen now. He's going to say a few words too. But again, thank you so much for letting us celebrate with you. You're great. I love the fact too, and before we even met, before we started talking tonight, I got to meet a few of the employees, and it's really clear that there's such a family atmosphere here. And that is so cool, because not everybody works in an environment where everybody's family and everybody's working towards the common good. So you should be all proud of yourselves. Here's Alderman Owen.
Thank you. Oh, sorry, gotta know where to speak. One of the good things is that when you follow Alderman Maycorn, you don't have to say much, because he says most of what I would have said. The only thing I'll indicate is that I've spent a number of years on the Brookfield Common Council. Like Gary, I have served on the Board of Public Works and the Plan Commission, and this is a vital and a very important area where you all are located for the city of Brookfield, the 124th Street Commerce District. We've, over the years, tried to make some significant investments, but the key is really what you all bring to the city. We're trying to spur redevelopment, but it's the people that are there now that we want to keep there and have, continue their vibrancy and their growth. So I know it's been 30 years, and I certainly hope we're going to be able to be here another 30 years, adding to the vibrancy of Brookfield. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. At this point, I'll introduce our president of RF Technologies, Sean Pettibone.
Thank you. You want me to speak louder there? Okay. Let's remember that, Glenn. We need to keep the mic up so everyone can hear us. As usual, I get to follow politicians. It's always tough after doing that. But I did want to say that, first of all, I've been warmly welcomed in the company. For those of you that I haven't had a chance to meet yet, I'm about 4 weeks in the job, and so I'm at least, if not the newest, one of the newest employees here at RF Technology. And I joined this company because of what it does. The mission is very, very important, and the keeping people safe, really resonates with me, as I know it does for all the employees of RFT. Very important. And Glenn Jonas, our founder, started this company with that in mind. And he's a serial entrepreneur. He has, started several executive search firms, real estate companies. I know he farms as well. I'm not sure if that's a company, but keeps himself busy with that. But he chooses to spend his time with us at RFT. I know that RFT is dear to his heart, and each of you are as well. We're here to celebrate RFT and the 30 years that we've been providing safety for, all of the people, of the nation. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce our founder and CEO, Glenn Jonas.
Thank you, Sean, and thank you, Alderman, for coming out. Very nice of you. I want to thank all of you here this evening. I want to thank all of you here this evening. In particular, the family members. But I'm just a representative for all the people who have helped RFT achieve 30 years. That's the employees who are here today and all the people who were with RFT over the last 30 years, and it's several hundred who have contributed and moved on. I also want to thank my family, Mary and Olivia and Jacob. Would you stand up? And I would like to thank a couple of guys who have really helped me with my exercise routine. I was a runner up until about 25 years ago. And I kept blowing it off as I got busy with RFT. And I decided I needed to do something different. And tennis seemed to be where you were committed. You had to be there. And in this case, the guys I was playing tennis with, if you didn't show up, hell broke loose. So they did put a lot of discipline in my exercise routine. The background on RFT, some of you have heard before. We started in a building 12 by 15 feet in the Forum building on Mayfair Road. And our first solution was imported from, not the solution was not imported, just components were imported from Cambridge, England, and we put it together into a wanderer monitoring system to help care for people with dementia. That was our first code alerts system. And the components we imported were used for milking parlors. The cows would have the tag on their neck, and when they came into the milking parlor, they would pull up the computer record as to how much they produced, and that determined how much they were fed. Can't you imagine some frustrated cows? And over the years, we advanced from there into developing many other solutions. And we have been very fortunate being in a couple of market niches that were really neat, and to some of the things that were mentioned before, and helping people. And those two main niches is hospital, mainly pediatrics, and senior care. We help protect babies, and we help protect seniors and senior caregivers who can provide better care to seniors. And we protect seniors who are developing memory issues. We start at the beginning of the life cycle, and we help out at the end of the life cycle. In this kind of business, you have to really stay advancing. You cannot stop and appreciate what you've achieved. You have to keep going because of the technological changes, but above all, because of the rapid demands of the customer. Our customers are a real tough business. They constantly have to do more, provide more care with less. And so we have to be helping them out all along the way, and it's not going to ease up in the future. And therefore, we have some customers that really appreciate what we've been doing. We've been around a long time. We've been delivering good quality systems. We service and support those systems. Some of them we have to support for 20 plus years. So they appreciate that, and they want us to be true partners with them. And that means we walk hand in hand, understanding what their needs will be in the future. And while we're 30 years old, the future, the next 30, I may not be up here talking with you, but the next 30 will be very exciting. We touch a lot of lives. And just Dan, thanks to Dan, he put some numbers together. Over the past 30 years, I didn't check. Can you hear way in the back? Okay, good. Over the past 30 years, on a cumulative basis, we have protected over 5.5 million seniors and approximately 14 million babies. So I don't want to keep you away from Sparker too long, so I'm wrapping it up. RFT's future is based on babies and people getting old. So I plead with all of you, do your part to help RFTs in the future. Again, thanks for helping us celebrate. Really appreciate it, and appreciate your support for getting us to 30 years. Believe me, we're a minority. Not that many companies do it nowadays. Woo! So enjoy the rest of the evening. And and good luck to each one of your families, and God bless you.
Thank you, Glenn. So before you go too far, Glenn, we have a few. We thought that the celebration was appropriate for our 30-year anniversary. They want it up. They want it louder. I'm going to try to make it louder. It's as loud as it goes. Okay. So on the 30-year anniversary of the company, we feel it appropriate to celebrate the service anniversary of the person who has been around for 30 years, being you, Glenn. So would Charlotte come forward? Would Brenda come forward? And Steve Pace come forward? And we have a few gifts for you. So Glenn, on behalf of the executive team, Charlotte's going to present you with a gift that we've put together for you in representation of your 30 years of service.
I just want to say thank you, Glenn Jonas, for your 30 years of service.
I was going to describe this blow by blow, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. Glenn is opening his gift. It's safe, Glenn. So, Glenn, this is a watch. It's an American-made watch. It's made in Detroit at a company that's taken over one of the auto plants there. We thought it was appropriate, a U.S. company making products in the U.S. So we've gotten this for you as an appreciation and a congratulations on 30 years of service.
It's a GM watch.
Steve, Brenda? So on behalf of the employees, both of these gifts have been from collections, but on behalf of the employees, Steve and Brenda have another gift for you here. I think this is a rip the paper kind of situation.
Brenda. Yeah. Yeah.
I lost my knife getting into the fair. It was a nice knife.
It's okay, we got it.
So anybody that knows Glenn, when he heads out in the day, he has a briefcase that he rolls behind him, and it has seen good days, I'll say. So on behalf of the employees, the team has gotten you a new rolling briefcase with an inscription. Glenn F. Jonas, 30 years of keeping people safe.
That's fantastic. But the poor briefcase I'm partying with traveled all over the world. And it shows it. Really, I want to make a definite point. I'm only a representative of all the people who have contributed to RFT being 30 years old. It's everybody. It's everybody that's here today, and it's employees who are with the company and have moved on. So thanks to all of you. Thanks a lot.
One more thing. This is from... Go ahead.
I know I only met you once, but it was love at first sight. And I appreciate you celebrating with us here at Sprecher Landing. So I made you a special gift because you love the scotch so much. It's a full bottle, so you're probably going to get busted on the way out the gate. My apologies ahead of time, but congratulations.
Can I sample it now?
Mary? Just one last thing before we let you go enjoy the fair. So if you have a glass in front of you, hopefully you do, since being where we are, you might. I just ask that you raise your glass to say a toast.
Wait.
Oh, we're waiting.
He's getting his first drink.
Glenn needs a glass, and I don't think he wants to open the scotch yet.
I bet he does.
Here we go.
Wait, no, I gotta get mine. Just kidding.
So please raise your glass for a toast to RFT, to Glenn, to 30 years of keeping people safe. Woo! Here. Thank you. Please enjoy the fair.